Hello ladies and gentlemen, Canadian Rebel here with another Darkest Dungeon No Torches playthrough. In our last episode we successfully completed a short dungeon and we decided to, in this episode, make a decision what we were going to do with Lacey. She contracted syphilis in the last dungeon, and this is a very, very, very bad disease to have on a character, probably the worst. Now, if she was, say, level 3 and we had invested some upgrades in her, we've already got a level 2 weapon on her, maybe we would take the amount of money to cure the syphilis off of her. However, and this is a big however, she has some other really bad diseases. She's got the runs. Minus 10 dodge, minus 10% max hit points. That's not all. Clumsy, minus 5% dodge. We're looking at 4,500 gold to bring this character back to a performing level. And at this point, this is not something that I'm willing to invest in. So, unfortunate for Lacey, but we're gonna have to say goodbye. See ya. Now, I did look at the video. You recall last time I made a cut. I cut a leaper off the roster when it said roster was full. And I tried to recruit another character and it said roster was full, which is funny because we should have had one spot. I looked at the replay. It appeared to be a bug. So this time it didn't do it. We are now down to 8 of 9. We're going to pick somebody else up. We cut a leaper in the last episode. We're going to pick up a leaper this time. I think that's a fair trade. Now, today, we have some cash. You'll remember in the last episode, we upgraded our guild so that we could purchase new skills for our characters. That is what we're going to do this time. So, Highwayman's going first. Oh, and before I get into that, you'll notice I've upgraded everybody's weapons that I could. There was this grave robber was still level 0, so she wasn't eligible. But whoever was eligible, I upgraded to level 2 weapons. So we've got that. We have 11,000 gold left. There's lots. Our provisioning is not very expensive, so I'm comfortable spending a few thousand here on some upgrades. Let's start with Mr. Cumin here. The most used ability on him is his grape shot. So I'm going to do one ability for all of the characters that we have active right now. Or maybe I'll do one upgrade for the characters that I intend to bring on this dungeon today. So we're going to upgrade his grape shot. That's his upgrade. I'm definitely going to bring our bounty hunter. Why did I close out of there? I'm going to bring the bounty hunter. His most used ability is honestly just his basic melee attack. So we're going to upgrade that by 1. We are now going to bring in Mr. Montfort. His ability obviously is his heal, so that's going to be his upgrade for the week. And who are we going to bring for a backliner? Plague Doctor or Jester? Why don't we try the Jester? His most used ability in the back row is Ballad, so we're going to get another speed boost on this, and one more accuracy and one more crit for this upgrade, so I like it. And that's going to be our team for the day. We're going to step it up. We're going to step it up today. We have been doing short dungeons so far, and today we're going to do one with a camp. So we're going to do a medium dungeon. There's this nice trinket here that I really like. Plus 20% scouting chance, minus 8% resist affliction. There's a great trade-off for that. So I do want to do this dungeon, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to put our team in here. Bounty Hunter front line. Who are we going to second line here? Jester's definitely going to the back row. Cumin, how do you operate in second position? Grape shot's okay. That's good. It's good. It's good. He's good in second position, so we'll leave him there. Our healer, Montfort, is going in third position. Let's provision up and get in the dungeon. So, longer dungeon. We're going to bring 12 food. So we usually have 8, that's 4 food typical use in a small dungeon, plus we bring 4 for a health buffer. Today we're going to grab another 4 and make it a full stack of food. We're going to bring 2 shovels and 2 of each anti-venom and bandage. Again, no torches. So here we go.
I knew all these paths.
Okay, this is an exploration, 90% completed, so looks like the only side shoots, this one here, this one, and this one. We can skip probably 2 rooms, I'm suspecting. 2 rooms, 3 rooms. But we're going to start out by doing the side rooms here. We might as well. We'll probably grab this side room before we move over into this half of the dungeon. We can likely skip this bottom one. We might be able to skip these two. That's what I might do, is do these two side rooms, backtrack to the middle, skip this one, skip that one, and then just go to the end. I think we can skip two, so let's go with that plan for now.
Nature herself.
Well, we used the shovel very early in the dungeon. I hope that we brought enough. Maybe it would have been a better idea to bring 3. Deeds, always like getting deeds. They seem to be in very short supply most of the time. Okay, no battles here. Gonna go to this room first. Let's check out what this is. Spiderweb. Nothing. Carrying on. A little bit of blight. Let's use one of our anti-venoms, get rid of that. And let's backtrack now to the middle again. We're going to be doing a lot of dark battles in this dungeon, likely. In the smaller dungeons, we're not in there long enough for our torch to burn out really until the very last bit of the dungeon. In this one, we're going to burn out very fast, especially with doing this backtracking. These trees, I found out yesterday, the key item here is anti-venom. But I don't want to use my anti-venom here because... Or do I? You know what? I'm going to do it. There's a good chance that I'm going to get another anti-venom as it goes along. Oh, we got a trinket. 2 speed minus 4 accuracy. I don't know. I don't know if that's good. We're going to take it anyway. Nope, we're going to leave the torch behind. Okay, so we got a room battle or a hallway battle here. Definitely going to the Acolyte first. The party is not at a low stress level, at least these two aren't. We're gonna ballad up, and we're gonna use the ability. The only ability that'll get to the back line is this one. So even though we don't get the benefit, we're still gonna use it. The amount of stress that these mobs give to the party it makes them worthwhile to focus fire them down when you can. Don't want to do that because I don't want to screw up the order right now, so we're just going to grape shot. Now, good idea here would be to pull this target forward so we can front line with everybody.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Definitely gonna heal our highwayman here. Max heal, like it. Now, should we do an open vein, focus fire? How much damage? 5 to 10. He's got 9 health. Potential to put a bleed on, or we do 3 to 6. I'm liking the open vein better. There, I think. Yep, we got him. He's dead. So in his next activation,
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened.
we'll ballad again. The Jester really is just going to be buffing every time in this dungeon.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, we got another hallway battle coming up here.
And now, the darkness holds dominion.
You know, gonna focus fire just the big guy down. I think if we take him down quick enough, these guys, you know, I don't mind the Fusiliers. They do AoE damage, but it's not very high. These guys inflict bleed. These guys inflict a group bleed as well, so this guy's got to go down very quickly. Another option with the Occultist there would have been a heal on the Highwayman. Might have been a better option at that point, but I really do want to focus fire this guy down as fast as possible. So he's got 16 hit points left. What would this do single target? 4 to 9 or 3 to 6? I'm okay with grape shotting here. We get an extra target hit. Okay, so our highwayman is getting beat up pretty bad here.
The abyss.
Ooh. Definitely a heal. Please make it big. Oh no. Wow. That's, Anyway, let's cross our fingers we get this bloodletter down on this turn. Okay, that's helpful.
Perhaps the turning
Highwayman's gonna go back into Death's Door on his next activation here, unfortunately.
perched at the very precipice of a
Oh, now he's got a chance of dying because he's gonna tick for his bleed.
injury and despondence.
Unless the occultist gets to go first.
Or cowardice.
Ooh, he's dodged it twice so far.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Okay, better cross our fingers for a good heal here. Yeah, not bad, not bad. I'll take it. Could have been way worse.
Decimated. A devastating blow.
What did we get? Monster type plus 15 Eldritch, 12% minus to everything else. If you're going into a dungeon that has Eldritch a lot, yeah, that's a good one. There's that blight resist one. I don't really like that. I don't even know why I picked that up. I wish you could sell them. I mean, I guess in a bigger dungeon you're going to be chucking treasures, you know, to make room for better treasures, so maybe it's not such a big deal, but let's rearrange our order here before we move on. Okay, now we're gonna skip this one for sure, I think. I think we can skip 2 in this dungeon. And if we can't, then we're backtracking a lot, I guess. I suppose I could just count them and do the math, but I'm way too lazy to do that right now. We have some bandages. I'm gonna remember to use those when the bleeders come up here. Not looking great so far. I would really like to get the crit buff up and the speed buff up, which isn't going to happen because I think he's out of position for it now. He can't... Oh, okay, he can use some abilities. Well, do I move him or do I attack? This is the question. I think I'm going to attack here. I think I'm going to attack. Do I want to get his bleed off? He's not the most low health character in this party. I might save the bandage for one of the other guys. Okay, give me a big heal. Yeah, it's an average one. That's okay. Death's Door. Very close. Give me bleed, thank you. Okay, big heal. Stacked his bleed though. 2 damage per round, that's okay. You know, I'm gonna save the bandage here again. I'll just grape shot these guys. Good hit.
As victories mount,
Should I bandage out of combat? Yeah, I will. We are looking a little bit low right now, but as long as we don't lose anybody in the process, I think we'll still be okay. Yeah, a shuffle in this group is not great. It really does screw up the... it does really screws up the ability usage here.
How quickly the tide turns.
Ooh, I don't know. This isn't looking good, guys. This isn't looking good at all. Oh, he's prone to cutting himself now, which is not a not a great thing when he's on death's door. Let's try to get back into position. And the one guy that I wanted to hit dodged, so... Don't cut yourself, please. Two on death's door. This isn't looking good. We might have to run here. Well, he rallied. That's something anyway.
The valor shines brightest against the backdrop of despair.
I think we still try to retreat here. I think we've gotten in over our heads so far.
This skirmish may be lost, but the battle may...
Well, it was a good try. We tried our first larger sized dungeon. What did we get? About a third of the way through. We might have to upgrade these characters a little bit more before we try this. It is incredibly tough to do the longer dungeons on the dark. I mean, doing the small dungeons is fine because the light level stays fairly high until the end. But as you can see, you know, we've gotten through 5 rooms so far, and we've been pitch black for a while. The amount of damage incoming is very high. So, you know what? It was a try. We failed a little bit, but I think next time we'll do a lot better. Yeah, we're going to abandon. They're going to get stressed out. That's fine.
Wounds to be tended, lessons to be learned.
Yeah, we made some cash. We got our provisioning costs back anyway, plus a little bit more, so no problem. Let's see if we got some bad traits. So far good. Faithless, won't meditate or flagellate. That word always sounds dirty whenever I say it. Fear of Eldritch, don't like that. That's not a good one. Faithless is okay, even though praying and flagellating are the cheaper options for stress relief. Minus 20% weapon upgrade costs, that's nice. Warrior of Light doesn't matter to us, so... Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully next time we have a little bit better luck. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Long absent.